Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I said it last game, when we play with that pace, that intensity, that's when Bobby's at his best. And I mean, we got out to that big kill early and got out to that little lead. I thought after the first, even with the lead, they probably created more, they probably had it in our end more, but like the way we stuck with it and brought it back to them, and it was a big win for us.
You helped set the tone with your shorthanded goal. What gives you the confidence in those situations to create those opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, see both sides of it, right? Sometimes you're not focused on defending out there when you're on the power play. We try and create a lot of pressure out there, and it's tough when you got much time and space. So that leads to a few opportunities, and we were able to capitalize tonight.
Speaking of penalty kill, 26 of your last 27. What's been the biggest factor on that?
I think first guy on the puck has been very decisive. That's been easy to read for the next three guys. That's kind of been our defensive mindset the last couple, and we're starting to build that into our game again.
What can you say of Sergei's effort, especially in that first period? He was really
It's huge. Yeah, they were firing a lot at him. That's what Bobby does in big moments, and like you said, these ones against Tampa are always marked on the calendar. That both teams wanted that much more. There's just that much history between each other. So that's when he steps up.
You passed to Scott Melby for 6th most points all time for the Panthers. How does it kind of feel to be in that company now?
Yeah, I mean, pretty cool. I mean, we've, it's been nice being here for a good chunk of time, and seeing where the organization can get to. So we feel a part of it, as anyone. So there's a lot of good history there, and it's nice being on the good side of it.
3-1 on this road trip, 3 points back now on Tampa for that top spot in the Atlantic. What do you like most about the way your team's game is trending?
Yeah, it's good. We're liking it. Like I said, we're playing with that intensity. We're moving fast as a unit, and that's when we're at our best.
Yeah, we matched their speed. Maybe we didn't start the game good, but yeah, after that it was better, and yeah, that's it. Just shut them down.
The Blue Line is credited with quite a few assists getting in on the offense. Just what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, there was just a play, and yeah, gave it to Swaggy. He did the rest. Yeah.
What can you say of your goaltender's impact, especially those first 20 minutes?
One more time.
What can you say of Sergei's impact, especially in that
Oh yeah,
first period?
he's big. Yeah, he's making big saves, and yeah, last game too. And it's just we like him behind our backs, and it's great that he's making saves.
Now, when he's performing the way he is, how much confidence does that give you guys up front?
Yeah, it's obviously a little easier when you trust your goalie. You know he's going to take care of you if you do a mistake, and yeah, it just makes you a little bit more comfortable.
You guys played a lot of high caliber teams on this road trip, went 3-1. What does that do for confidence going forward?
Yeah, it was a road trip against really good teams, and we had a tough back-to-back game, but good job. We regrouped. We regrouped after that game really good, and we had 2 wins now, and we just gotta keep that momentum going.
You have the penalty kill, 26 of your last 27 on the kill. What do you attribute that to?
Just doing our thing. Obviously, Bob makes some huge saves. Obviously, our power play is predicated on pressure, and yeah, we feel like we do a good job of that.
3-1 on this road trip against some pretty high caliber opponents. Just what do you like most about the way your team's game is trending, especially at this point of the season?
Yeah, it's never easy on the road. Certainly the back-to-back at elevation, Utah, Colorado was extremely tough. But we found a way to persevere after a loss, and that's extremely important in this league. And yeah, we feel pretty confident in our game right now.
Going off her question, how difficult is it to get these wins in 3 different time zones with the body clock?
Yeah, extremely difficult. There's no doubt about it. I think, certainly at elevation with the time zones, never easy. That was one of the hardest back-to-backs I've ever played, to be honest. So, good experience, and our team's better for it this road trip.
How nice will it be to now to get back home?
Yeah, really excited, obviously, to see family and go home and relax for 24 hours.
There's been a lot of talk about all the players that are missing on this team, but what do you continue to learn about the players that you do have?
Yeah, guys are stepping in and filling roles and doing a great job. yeah, really happy with those guys that have stepped in and you know, love playing with them.
Smart and fast hockey. How did this one compare to what you expected?
I think both teams are kind of at the end of a heavy schedule, but it was fast. Our Sergei made 2 or 3 saves early in the game when we had gotten out to a lead, and our penalty kill would be the story for tonight, scoring goals and being able to keep that power play off the score sheet. Those were the 2 driving elements.
You mentioned the penalty kill, 26 of your last 27. Aaron Ekblad talked about how the PK is predicated on pressure.
Yeah.
Just what stood out about that pressure tonight?
Their timing was really good and their sticks were really good. So it's a fairly aggressive kill when you can't be off by a foot against that team, and that's where they get you. And I thought we had a lot of plays that you could see were very close to being made, but we got good sticks on the puck.
That's the 4th time Reinhart scored a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. Just what I can say about
Yeah, I mean, and he played 31 shifts for us tonight, but he did it in about 22 minutes. So he just played an incredibly smart game. He knows when to push on the power play or on the penalty kill, when to take a chance. He and Lundy have some nice chemistry there. They're just a great pair. And then the power play. Our power play numbers maybe haven't been great over the last 5 or 6 games, but I love it. I mean, we're getting chances, and Jonesy's shooting the puck. So there's lots of confidence on that power play, but Sam's the driver of kind of both units.
What do you say of Sam Reinhart's confidence in those shorthanded situations?
Well, he's just incredibly bright. You and I have talked about it. Like, he just makes the right decisions. So there'll be lots of kills where nothing happens and puck gets cleared down, and he's not trying to force it. But when there's something happens, and you know, Anton is quite a bit quicker than he was 2 or 3 years ago. He's just getting bigger and stronger. So he senses that. Sam gets the puck, and Lundy can get into the holes now.
Any update on Forsling after the block shot?
Nothing yet. We'll get them looked at tomorrow.
How would you assess this road trip? 3-1.
No, it was
against
great.
very competitive
Yeah,
teams?
I mean, it's not an easy when you start back to back and at altitude, and then have to play some big, fast, heavy teams. I'm incredibly pleased with just how far they part. And for me, the last 2 wins started in the 3rd period against Colorado, because at 5-1, nobody quit. They just kept working and working, and that was a really important lead into a Dallas game that we played exceptionally well.
What went into the decision to challenge Tampa's goal there with Jake Gensel, the goaltender?
Yeah, just maybe my year's experience here with, go back to the New Jersey game early in the year, and Anton, I thought he bumped him, and that was it. And if we were 10 games over 500, I make that call all day long, so I didn't want to change what we do, because there's some risk to it. But there was nothing about our penalty kill that had told me they couldn't get it done.
How difficult was this road trip, considering the 3 different time zones and
Yeah.
elevation involved in it?
Well, it was harder on the players than the coach. We're suited to the game. So with those guys, you know what, we seem to find our game in adversity, and then a lot of times it's in schedule adversity. It's kind of how this team was shaped was in January 3 seasons ago, right? And a brutal part to our schedule. So we've got, at the very least, we're at home for the next 3, and it's a tough way to finish up on back-to-back, but we'll get home, get some rest, and get them going.
Speaking of adversity, what are you continuing to learn about the players that continuously step up in this lineup?
Yeah, all our best players were great today, you know, and I'm not, but the guys who carry the pressure here to produce in the big games have, and that's why they're great.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach.